Hi, welcome to our Visual English series. Today we are going to be doing Unit 10, which is all about technology. We're going to find out if our young learners are tech savvy and if they know how to use all new technology which is available today. So the first part of the lesson will be a quick revision of all the gadgets we've already covered in Visual 4 and Visual 5. We will also be discussing things associated with technology. So we have some questions if our students are tech savvy and what are their email address, and they're going to learn how to say their email address in English. We are going to ask the students what social media they use and what search engines do they normally use in their country. We're going to discuss gadgets which they can live without, which they don't use, and which are the most useful and useless. Then later on, we have some words associated with this topic. So for example, we have turning on and turning off a gadget, checking whether or not the battery is full or empty, plugging in or unplugging a gadget from a plug or a socket, turning up or turning down the volume, and connecting and disconnecting to the Wi-Fi. And once we finish all this computer lingo related to copy, pasting, cutting, deleting, and saving, we are also going to discuss jobs correlated to this field. And the students have to identify who the person is and what exactly do they do and what are their functions of each job. And then later on, we're going to be practicing the present simple tense, and we're going to be asking questions in present simple, and the students have to use our frequency adverbs here to answer the question. So let's take a look at our first cards and see what we have. So here in our flashcards, like I said, we have gadgets, and we have different types of questions here available. The questions are always available on the top right hand corner. So if you're a teacher, you don't really need to prepare because all the questions are here on the top. So you have all questions concerning if they play with the console, what games do they play, what earphones do they prefer, do they prefer earbuds, do they prefer ebooks or normal books, do they use laptops or computers at home, how long does it take to charge their telephones, do they have headphones, do they have a power bank, do they take the power bank to school, do they print at home, do they have a remote control, do they scan documents with their phone or do they scan with a scanner? And do they take photos with their phone? Do they take photos with a camera? Do they have a smartwatch? Do they have speakers? So it's quite a long process here because we have so many questions related to all the gadgets. Do they have a pen drive? What type of pen drive do they have? And tablets, what do they prefer using? Tablets, phones, or computers? Do they have a 3D printer? Do they use VR goggles at home? Do they have VR goggles at school? Do they have a memory card? Do they have a memory in the card? Do they have sat navigation in their car? And if they have a hard drive or a portable hard drive, do they use keyboards? Oh, there's so many questions, and I'm sure you will relate to your students because this is something which young learners love talking about, and they really relate to because they use it every day. Later on, we're going to be practicing our technology words. So, for example, email address and what social, what web page, what search engines do they use, what social media do they sit on. And of course, we have all the tech lingo from turning off, like I had mentioned before, from unplugging and plugging and turning up and the volume down, and what they should do. Do they have strong internet at home? Do they download music? Do they replace their screen or do they buy a new phone? So all the questions are all associated here. And then finally, we have all this computer lingo when it comes to jobs. Once we finish this, which is really quite a lot of information, you can do this in 2 or 3 lessons because it's quite a lot. It's over 350 flashcards. Then we can play a game with our students. So we have Wordwall, where you can play drag and drop exercises, and we can do a quiz. And we also play this game in Visual 4, where you have to listen to the person and find the gadgets which are located in the room. So I really do hope you'll enjoy this unit with your young learners, and I will see you in the next episode. Have a wonderful evening.